peace and prosperity. Tis I, Ziara, the goddess XTC. This is AZTV. And this video is experimental. It is a podcast format. However, I'm including videos that have been archived in my phone and haven't necessarily seen the light of day. So I've been working on this podcast idea called The Mother, the Daughter, and the Holy Spirit. Similar to the original Trinity, but definitely empowering the divine feminine. Okay? And my own mother is blessing us with her wisdom and grace as she comes into her own spiritual awakening. You know, there is a phase where you're just bursting with this enlightenment and you want to share your findings with the world. You want to wake up everyone. And she's always coming to me with this wisdom, and she's not really sure where and who to deliver these messages to. So I secretly recorded one of our many conversations and that is the audio that I'm using for this video. So I truly hope that you enjoy this little project that I've put together. Like I said, it's experimental, so if you're loving the format and you want to see more, hear more of the Mother, Daughter, and the Holy Spirit podcast, leave a like, drop a comment, and definitely subscribe. Okay, until then, peace, prosperity, love, and everything that you do.
Even if
God
you died
loves
in an
you,
angry
so
manner,
love on
but you did good on earth, your soul still now has to be judged by God. That the energy that's over our energy, because we are energy on earth collectively. You understand? From all of our spirit doing of good, bad, you know? It's going somewhere. All that adds up. All that gets tallied up. All the good you did, all the bad you did, it all gets tallied up. Boom. You died. You did bad on earth. But you was happy on this day, you know? Whatever you was thinking about, you was going to hang out with your people, you was happy on this day. A car hit you, bam. But now your soul got to go get judged, and your soul goes to get judged in front of God. And it's like, even though you was happy on this day, going to a wedding, get ready to go to a wedding, what did you do throughout the rest of the days? The days, leading up to this. It was all evil. It was all this and that, killing, this, that, and the other, whatever like that. Boom. You don't get a chance. You got to go back. You understand? You're going to live in your misery. The person who died on this, or now the other door, the person who did all good on earth, driving, but you had a bad day because your boss says something, or you lost your job and you just angry or whatever like that. Boom, the car hit you. You understand? Your soul now goes to God. Your soul now is getting judged by God. God said, although you was angry on this day or whatever like that, you are forgiven because you did so much good. You helped a homeless person. Somebody came to you and said, I'm hungry. Can you please buy me something to eat? And God said, you didn't think about it, and you said, it's my last 20, but whatever. I was going to get some shoes with this that, I didn't really need. I went in, you gave that person something to eat. When somebody needed you, you tried to do as good as you could. You will go to heaven. Your mindset, that erases the day that you was angry because you was thinking something like, I'm going to beat up my boss after work, come back to work tonight. I had them thoughts for my boss, literally. I'm speaking from experience. Catch her out there. They ain't got no cameras in there too. Ooh, catch it. When I think evil, I really, really be fully focused in it. Like my soul and my heart and my soul and my spirit be combined together. Like, yeah, we sure it is. Or sometimes
See,
my
you
soul.
think it's you. You think it's you, but And at the time,
it's
I understand.
me reacting.
It's like your soul is like, okay, nah, somebody did me wrong. You know, like, even though your soul also be like kind of understanding too, but sometimes you get caught up in the emotion. Cause that's a factor as well, the emotion. Yes. And then say the the aligned spirit for, you know, your temporary emotion aligns, and then y'all in sync, like, yeah, revenge, you know, doing something bad.
Yes, your heart
quote
being
unquote. Yeah. But it be temporarily, because then after, you know, when the emotion is gone, you know, your heart be like, nah, your soul be like, nah, that's not right. You know, that's not love. That's not the love frequency.
No, at this point in time, it's not even so much as that's not love. Because at that time, I didn't know my soul, my spirit individually like that. You understand? I didn't know what they can control. So,
but
I still be getting that. Yeah,
the highest frequency, the soul, that's God's soul. You know what I'm saying? And that's the highest frequency is love. Yeah. So at the time, that wasn't love. The feeling wasn't love, but your soul naturally is at love. Is what I'm saying. And so that's the natural base. It's just that temporary emotion came and it made you upset. You was forgetting the love. You know. But even that too, you know, like being the hatred is love. It's just a different duality type of love. It. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. I think it's the same energy, but just the other side of the polarity. Like,
exactly. If you got it's like this.
We're making a straight line, but like one side is love, and then the right directly on the same, like.
But look, even when you flip, if you flip the hands, it's still the same.
Yeah,
it's definitely
one and the same coin.
Exactly, two heads on the same coin.
Yes.
Yeah, double-edged sword. That's what literally what it is, a double-edged sword.
Well, I don't think it's not double-edged, because one side is love.
Yeah, but it can still hurt you. And sometimes you love to hate somebody, and then you hate to love them. God, I hate that I like her song so much. She's evil, Lord. But her music is so dope. I can't like I feel
just
that
be neutral. That's why I was saying we gotta practice being neutral.
You know what I learned?
Because things just are. Whether people are aware or not. Because we can understand, you know, that it's the same energy. Yes. But then other people, it's like they don't know, and they just, you know, they just operate on that other side. And it's like, you don't even have to be like that.
You don't.
It's blocking
you know
what
it is? It is blocking their blessings, but because they don't give themselves time to be by themselves. Yeah. They keep filling up their time. So how God gonna ever talk to you if you ain't gonna give him no time? Literally, like, if your soul and if your spirit is taking over and your soul is just going with it, because sometimes your soul has to, you know, you get that and you're like, nah, this ain't right. I ain't about to do this. Like you said, you know, you go through that wave and then your conscience hit in, like, you sure you want to go through this, and the consequence, you be like, you know what?
It ain't even worth it. Facts.
You ain't even worth it. I'm gonna let God take care of you. Yeah, I always be like that. I'm like, oh God, you better get her, because she need to get God. You better get her.
Even in those instances too, when something asks you, your conscience asks you, and right then and there, it's two different voices. Yep. Talking. It's two different. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, we really have to be aware of the different voices in our head, because it's some people who wouldn't be able to tell, like, for me, it's not worth it. For somebody else, they will probably be like, yeah, because I have to. That's who I am. Yes. No, that's not who you are. Some people not able to decipher.
Yes, which one is what.
Exactly. Who is what. I'm coming to realize. Yeah. And but that's why you need to make time to be with God. You know, it's not being selfish to take time for yourself. You got to take time to be with God. For real.
Because God is yourself.
God is the true self.
Yeah. God is your true self. Yeah. And they know it. They know it in the working world. This physical world knows it. You understand?
The system does know it, but they don't want people to know. And
of course, they don't want you to wake up.
The mask is crazy. The mask. It's so hard for people to believe that they're God. How is it? And that's why I'm just like,
you know what? Because I told you from my time growing up, whenever our parents used to say God, they couldn't explain what God is. They didn't have this technology to tell you what is God. You understand? All I knew is it was a word that, you know, we were supposed to be afraid of, and I'm supposed to believe that this invisible, imaginary thing is looking at me everywhere and everything. I'm going, if it never does anything or never affects me, you know, because I wasn't aware of, you know, instincts and all this, that there was no technology, you know, there was no cell phones. You understand? There was books and libraries.
And they was hiding the information. They was burning books at one point in time.
Listen,
like,
because
they keep changing the Bible up. They make it encrypted. They really don't want people
to
know.
They make it fit to their needs. It's so that it always benefits them. You understand? That's the game. We're in a game. It always benefits them. You have to be smart enough, or I have to be smart enough to realize that I have to play in this game because I am alive. You're on this earth. You can't leave it. You understand? When you do leave it, you'll be dead. That's it. So if I'm going to play in this game, be smart enough to figure out what it is that they're doing. I can't do nothing physically about it, but I can play under the radar or whatever like that and play in with it. You understand? Like, if you're telling me that get rid of everything and you'll give me what I need, then I don't need all this material stuff. Let me just get rid of it.
You know what also too? When you are with God and you're aware you are God,
yeah,
it's a whole different game.
Girl.
It's a whole different, you're not in, like, you
don't focus on them anymore.
It's not about them. It's almost like, you know, remind me of like Harry Potter's invisible cloak.
Yes.
It's like you're just not, you're there, but you're not really there.
Your
like,
flesh is there.
It's like,
but your spirit, which is your soul, which is you, is not
it's
there.
With God, yeah, because you know who you are. Because literally, the mind is so powerful that whatever you believe about yourself is true.
Yes,
you really create that.
Of course. Let me tell you something. You know how you literally create that? Because if you go right now 3 blocks over and tell somebody just to say, hey, how are you? I was like, hey, how are you today? It's like I'm good. Like I'm she says, I'm chilling. You go, I'm Tanasia. Hi, Tanasia. Nice to meet you. You put on this whole persona. She says, so how old are you, Tanasia? I'm like, 40. Tanasia, you 40? Girl, you look good. Like, yeah, well, you know. She don't know. She only know what you tell her. You can go, you can meet every different person and be somebody different every single time, and nobody will ever know. They will play right on into it. You're still creating stuff. Both of y'all.
Yeah.
She's a real persona.
Yeah.
That every personality or the person you become, or, you know, every time instincts or whatever we become, that's a real personality we just put out into the universe to be another part of you that you don't even know about. And we're created, and that's being done by everybody in the world.
Yeah.
So that type of energy is created, all of this, and it keeps all of this going. Everybody. Somebody dies, somebody is being born, it's still going. As long as somebody is being born and somebody died, it'll keep going. But
I just thought about, okay, because I mean, we are in the age of Aquarius. People are awakening. We are remembering, because like you said, at that time, you know, nobody had any idea. But now here we are having this conversation, you know, so like people are remembering, and it's becoming more like just neutral and to just have it in a casual conversation. Because, so, you know, before it was blasphemy to even think you could be a part of what God is, and like, who are you? You know, like what? A whole creation in existence, and they made it seem like you could never be a part of God. Are you kidding me?
You know why?
Don't ever say that again.
Because we.
But wait, let me tell you.
Go ahead.
So, like you was saying about we make up the whole reality collectively. When more of us awaken to who we are as God,
yes,
the massive shift, planet Earth, and that's what's happening right now.
Yes.
So
that's why they said journal, because we are in this. Hasn't happened in, like, this has never happened for the human race. We have always been suppressed by them. not know, and they did it purposely from since we was born. This has been going on generations. All those Illuminatis and all those type of business that they have, all that shit is real. All those clubs are real, and they have been keeping it going, but with their negative energy. They was worshiping in the negative side. So that kept that going. That kept us suppressed. They never wanted us to wake up. But when they did their pandemic, it backfired. Or either God had it planned where this is perfect. Now my people have to stop
and
what
rest.
you're doing.
Yup. And get in tune.
Yo.
What?
When I say this is like
what they thought.
But it said it in the Bible that the devil will have his time and then God will come for his people.
Yeah.
And I really know that Jesus is coming back in the flesh to this earth.
But
and
Jesus is in the flesh. Jesus is here, but not how people are perceiving. Because Jesus is with everyone. Jesus is with everyone.
We are Jesus.
Christ consciousness. Yes.
Oh, shit. I thought about it like that.
Telling you.
I never thought about it like
people
that.
Waiting for Jesus to be born. Weren't you reborn? Don't you feel new?
Yes.
Come on now.
Whoa. 9 months. We are the new rebirth. Oh. This is the ninth year. How long does a woman carry a baby?
9 months.
When she gives birth, we are rebirthed. Not I gotta drink some water, Lord. I play too much.
Yes.
We need to go live right now and just have conversation, mother and daughter conversation.
I'm recording it right now.
You serious?
Yeah, yo.
Yes.
I didn't want to tell you because we was in convo.
Please, no, let it go. Let it go. Oh my God.
Yeah, we 14 minutes in.
Bruh. I can't. It's
I know. Isn't that? And I feel like it's just like so mind blowing to be alive and be awake and conscious.
Now that
people
I'm
are asleep.
Oh my God.
People are asleep, ma.